I get a call. Hey, your room's flooded.
They spank him with the sourdough bread. And it's like, you won't eat it? Fine.
And the first thing I hear is, well, this is a good first impression. He's 10 minutes late. I wish public shaming was more of a thing. Can we bring back public bullying?
Welcome back to Yap-Trap, the podcast that just won't stop. We just keep going.
Keep trucking through.
We keep trucking. We're not trucking though.
No, we literally got a game. We got Truck Simulator thinking, oh, we could record Yap-Trap with this. We have never recorded Yap-Trap with Truck Simulator.
Nope, we haven't. But eventually, maybe. That's what all this podcast is, hey, James, maybe we should do this thing eventually. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. Then half a year passes.
And then it never happens, or it becomes an entire year. Oh, yeah. We thought about this like a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll do that at some point. Never happens. It never happens.
Nope.
The only good quality content you will ever get will be last second discussed, and nobody will be prepared.
If this is your first time watching Yap-Trap, thanks for showing up. My name's Walker. The other guy's name is James.
Run while you can.
Run while you can. And we don't shut up. So if you need someone to not shut up in your ear and
If you need another
voices.
podcast with two white guys talking about random things, welcome to it.
Absolutely, yeah. So last remote episode, Remote is our series where we are not in person and we're just over a Discord call or we're playing a game or something like that. Last time we went over my very, very hectic week that I had and my hectic day. So now it's James's turn to talk about his hectic day.
Mine will not be an hour and a half worth of talking. Mine will be pretty much short and simple. I live in the basement. My basement floods every so often. Not normally that, it's not normally that bad. Normally, my room will get, maybe a foot of water through the door, and that's it. Which sounds bad. It's not. It's a basement. It happens. We live right next to a river. I get, a foot of water next to the door, so, oh gosh, I have to put my shoes on in order to leave my room. So, lately, my schedule has been busy. I get up in the morning at 7, go to work. I work 8 to 4, and then I have school, which is another 30-minute drive past where I work, and school is 5:30 to 11:30. And I get home at, midnight, later, actually. And then I do it all again the next day. That's why I need to find a different schedule. But, and on top of that, my days, I'm weed eating cemeteries. Cemeteries are very open and very sunny. I have a very bad sunburn on my arm and back. It's great. I've been doing that this week. I just started on Monday already. I'm like, I cannot do this long term. I only need the job until I'm done with school, but I cannot do it that long even. I will end up getting hurt from passing out somewhere. Whether or not it's on the road or at school, whatever, something's going to happen.
It's only going to get hotter,
Exactly.
It's only getting
stuff. Yeah, exactly. So we had quite a bit of rain on Wednesday, as Walker talked about in the last episode.
We did.
In the last remote episode. So we had quite a bit of rain, and I get a call. Hey, your room's flooded. There's an inch of water down here. Oh no. So I call my dad. He's the only one that's home at the time. Call him. He's like, well, it's not an inch of water. It's a good half an inch of water, and it doesn't quite go to the back of your room. Where does it stop? Well, it stops right behind right behind the Bo's tank. Right behind Cusco's tank is where it stops. Okay, that's about half my room. Up front, there isn't too much there. I get home, and sure enough, yeah, everything up there is wet. And I'm like, okay, but it's not much water. It's it's still a half an inch. It's standing water, not great, but it's not too much. And I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a pain, but I was tired because it's midnight when I get home to finally see it.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, oh, I should come home early. At that point, I was like, oh, I should have came home early. But
Yeah, I would have.
the next, yeah, the next day I get up and it's not that bad anymore. It kind of dried off, it seems.
Did you do anything
And
that night, or are you just like, I don't care, I'm
I
just going to
I
bed?
was too tired, dude. I was too
Yeah.
tired, and I had work and school the next day, so I was like, I can't do anything. No, I didn't have school the next day. Sorry, the next day I just had work, and then I had another job that I do. Um, and so on Thursday, I get up. I'm like, I'm too tired to even worry about it, and I have to get to work. So I get to work. I then get done with my second job, which is still CNA stuff, kind of, but it's just for one person. I'm not doing much for her. So get home. I get down here, and it's worse than it when I left. And
Oh,
I don't know how,
yes.
because we didn't have rain. Yeah, we didn't have rain Thursday.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh no, that's not good. And my ADHD causes me to, when something like that happens, like in a stressful situation, I'm calm. But when something like that happens where it's such an inconvenience and I'm sitting there going, I have to do so much and I'm going to have to throw away so much crap. Uh I shut down and get angry, like super angry, mainly at myself because I'm like I can't do anything. I can't function. So I was super not happy. And luckily, my mom came and helped me, like, kind of clean my room up well and everything because I was like, I don't know even where to start. And I had cardboard boxes on the floor from things that I'm trying to, like, sell and or just move out of my room, all of which were soaked. And one of them had clothes in it. So I was like, I'm just throwing these away. I did not throw all the clothes away. My mom took some of them and washed them, and we're just donating them at this point.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I was not happy. I broke a couple totes because I kicked the crap out of them. Uh, yeah. I was like, I do not suggest taking your anger out on things, but I did not need the totes, and I was not in a good headspace because I was super tired.
Yeah, I
Um,
get that. It takes a lot for me to get physical with things.
I
And usually when I do, I'm like, I need to find something I don't care about to break right now.
that's what it is for me. That's like I don't get physical very often, but when I do, it's like I need to break something.
Pillows are
That's why
great for it.
I see. I need to actually feel something break is my issue. I have to, like, the I, months ago. I got like super mad. I was tired, and it wasn't even just. It wasn't like I was mad. I was just very upset
Hmm.
and punched a hole in the wall. As soon as I felt that wall just crumble, I was like, "Oh, I feel a little better now." Not a good thing. Not a good thing. Not a good mental
Yeah,
space
no.
to do that. But yeah, I really wanted to punch a wall this time too, but I was like, I could punch through the plywood, but I don't know what's behind the plywood in my
Mm.
room. But
Yeah.
I did not. I just broke a tote. But yeah, that was it. And then we had rain. We had all that rain yesterday, and I came down here last night because I was going to play games, thinking, oh, my room's going to be even more flooded, and I'm just going to ignore it. No, my room is almost bone dry again. That makes no sense. And
What?
now, and now I could touch the floor in my room and it's still dry. We had way more
Uh,
rain yesterday than we had on Wednesday.
yeah, we did.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't know
What?
why I don't know why my basement's leaking at this point because there's no reason I should be basically sitting in water right now.
Hmm.
That was my story. We have more updates on random things though. And
Yeah. I've
I
been
I
missing
want
you because of your schedule, because I haven't gotten to
I
play on the
know.
Minecraft round with you, or the server, and I've been like,
Server. Yes, the server.
you've almost like been my crutch for playing it because you play it so much, and I'm like, well, then I gotta get on. I
Yeah,
get on and
and
play with him. We are in a Minecraft phase again.
yes, and it's longer than 2 weeks now.
Yes,
Uh,
which is I think it's because there's so much to do. So what?
yes.
What this is this is being ran by my good friend Blon. I'm not going to try to pronounce his full username because I don't care that much. But it's a server that is like a big mod pack that focuses a lot on tech, like create mechanism.
Tinker.
Tinker's Construct is in it,
I forget what else.
and yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff, and dinosaurs, fossils and
Yes.
archaeology revival, and Jurassic Reborn. So the focus is like this is like a Jurassic Park type themed server where right now everyone's kind of like most people are planning or working on building their own Jurassic Park, which is really fun. And other people like James and
Like
Blonde
me.
currently are more on the industrial side of things currently.
I have a big hole, and
Yes, a big hole.
I have a big hole, which is now an industrial district for me. I have 2 iron farms, a villager breeder, a villager trading system, which isn't fully set up yet because I hate working with villagers
But you do it every time we have a new realm or
because it's
something.
useful. Yes, because it's very useful to have. Um, if anybody can't tell, I watch way too much Hermitcraft because I instantly build either an iron farm or a villager breeder, if not both. And I basically am just aiming to be a supplier at some point. Like,
Yeah, so I think what mod is it? Is it kinetic energy or it's called something applied energetic? I think it's called applied energetics. Adds the way you get the tech for that is from like meteors, meteorites that you find. There's big craters and stuff. So he found the biggest crater I've seen on the server so far of every area
yeah,
I've
I've not found.
explored, and that's where
Mind
he
you,
decided to build his base. Is right
yeah,
above it.
it and right above it being it hovers over it, and I'm actively making a system on why it hovers. Like I have my villager trading hall has a big storage unit on top of the villager trading hall. That then is held up by propellers from the create mod that are normally used for windmills. So I have been decorating lately versus what it looked like before. I would almost want to go back and see what it looked like before and then put like a side by side, but I don't think we have that right now.
I think I did take a really early screenshot. I
Oh, dude,
like built up a bunch of blocks and I was like, I gotta get like a wide picture of this.
so
He
I'm eating brownie.
you're eating brownies.
Yeah, Emily made brownies yesterday. It was so good.
Nice. Blonde recently updated the server as well, and he added some other stuff. Added a chunk claim thing, which turns out doesn't
Not to
work. He also added aquaculture because there's a guy who plays on it who really likes aquaculture. Also, just more variety of fish, which I'll probably dabble with aquaculture eventually. But I love all the options we've got. There's so much to do that I'm just like I'm so locked in because it's like there's so much. It's been so long since I've been invested in Minecraft like this. And also, he added, per my request, immersive aircraft, which I know James
Yes,
really likes.
yes, that's been my favorite thing so far too. Is immersive aircraft because I have just decided I am also on top of being a just industrial dealer. I'm also going to be an arms dealer. I want to have a server-wide dogfight.
We gotta start building arenas, bro, and stuff. And also,
That's
there's a gun mod. We didn't say that, but there is a
yeah.
gun
There's a
mod.
gun mod.
We
I
gotta
think it would
build
be.
like Oregon from Siege or something and have a tournament in there.
I think it. I think it'll be really cool to like have airplanes and the gun mod, and having because certain airplanes and everything you can have multiple people in them, having uh where yeah the airplanes have their own guns as well, and then people on the gun on the airplane that have guns, and then you're just sitting there firing at each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also have the base vanilla Minecraft where you have bows and crossbows as well
Mm-hmm.
with with different arrows that have potions on them. So
I'd say I'm probably on the server the furthest along when it comes to actually resurrecting dinosaurs or getting to build a Jurassic Park. Actually,
no, yeah,
yeah.
you are
Yeah.
because you have dinosaurs and like in a cage and everything. So
I think Blonde has a lot of fossils, like a lot of fossils, but he just isn't quite ready to start building enclosures yet. I kind of built that one in a weird spot because I've decided to not put my park there, but I guess that was a good like testing grounds, you know. Uh,
yes,
so what I've got so far is, first of all, I've never gotten this far with fossils and archaeology, which is awesome. I've played with fossils and archaeology before, and I watched the Jurassic Craft series when I was little, and I loved it so much. And it's been really fun to do that. And it's fun too because there's pros and cons to both of them, and I think they kind of balance each other out because there's two dinosaur mods on this server. There's two. Fossils and archaeology is the one that's been around, I think, the longest, and it's a lot more. It's meant to feel like closer to vanilla Minecraft, which I like, and uh, it's really easy to get dinosaurs, but it's hard to get the specific dinosaur you want. Then when it comes to Jurassic Reborn, well, first of all, fossils. Fossils and Ark is also a lot more based on what dinosaurs are actually like and what they actually looked like. Where Jurassic Reborn, it's literally a Jurassic World mod. Like it's based on Jurassic Park and Jurassic World.
it's got full on. It's got full lore to it and everything too.
Oh yeah, there's like lore and stuff. That one, oh my gosh, the process of making dinosaurs is painstakingly hard. It is awful. I will just say
And
it.
then
It is awful.
and
But
then it turns out that they also suck. Like those dinosaurs kind of because he did one dinosaur from it and it like almost died because it refused to eat.
he's a little weird. I have one Brachiosaurus from Jurassic Reborn, and he's not the brightest. He straight up didn't move for like 3 in-game days, and I thought he was gonna die. I thought he was like broken or something. But he eventually moved and actually ate, so I don't know. We'll see what the other ones are like, but that one's a lot more tech focused. Like the process is so much longer to making them, but the difference is when it comes to Jurassic Reborn and you get to 100% genome on a dinosaur, you can have that forever. It's not like non-renewable. It's just like you just have it like on a CD basically, and you can just keep making that dinosaur a bunch. All that matters is that if you run out of eggs or something, which you just have a chicken farm then. But yeah, it's been super fun. There's also like they got the Ford Explorer and stuff and the Jeep Wrangler from Jurassic Park. They also got the monorail, although I'm probably not going to do anything with the monorail. I'm probably finally going to give the Minecraft Create mod, I don't have to say Minecraft, I don't know why I say that. I'm finally going to try the Create mod trains, which that's still a long way down the pipeline once I've probably built most of my park, but I think the trains for Create are pretty complicated.
Yes, they're so complicated.
Although, also, I probably don't want to wait too long because I do kind of want to build part of my infrastructure around the trains. It'd be hard to like retroactively fit the trains in. So we'll see. I don't know. But in terms of dinosaurs, what do I got? I originally had 2 Diplodocus from Fossils and Ark.
Which, if you don't know what those are basically brachiosauruses, just a different species.
Kinda, yeah.
And they look.
They're quadruped long neck guys, basically.
Yes.
You'll know what those are. You guys know what that means. And they just had one was male, one was female, and they've just had a bajillion babies. I don't know what happened. You don't have to feed them anything to make them breed. They just do it. Which is cool, but also kind of like, sometimes it's like, well, I didn't want this enclosure to be only Diplodocus. I wanted it to be a bunch of herbivores. But anyway, it's fine. I also, I have a Brachiosaurus from Jurassic Reborn, and then a Protoceratops from Fossils in Ark, which was way smaller than I thought he was going to be. He's very small. I lose him all the time. Also an ant from Alex's mobs that James kidnapped and put in my enclosure. That really, really wants to leave.
He really does not want to be there.
I made a little door for the enclosure that I come in through, and he's always trying to fit through it, but he can't fit through one block. I think it has to be like 2 blocks. So he can't go through.
That's amazing.
I'm loving it. It's so fun. There's so much to do. Blonde truly made. Okay, actually, we're going to end the podcast early because of that. I don't want to talk to him anymore.
I heard I'm loving it, and it went, in my head I went, McDonald's?
Yeah.
It was great.
Yep. I'm loving it. I had a chicken McGriddle this morning because I was
before or after your nap.
Before. Because it was when I was about to go out to my grandpa's property to join them for the church thing, and I was like, I deserve this. I had a hard night. I'm getting a chicken McGriddle, which it hit the spot.
I don't McGriddle. The chicken McGriddle though. Do you take the chicken off the McGriddle, or do you leave the McGriddle on?
I leave it on.
So you get a cinnamon chicken sandwich.
No, I get a pancake chicken sandwich.
No, the McGriddles are they're like cinnamon.
No.
They're like little cinnamon cookies.
No, they're pancakes. They got like syrup.
They're not
in them.
pancakes.
Yeah,
they
are.
have syrup in it. Yeah.
That's
they have
like
syrup
the
in
whole
them. They're not
point. Is that they're like pancakes.
I've never considered them pancakes.
What?
Yeah, well, I worked there. Like the
have you had one?
The thing, yeah. There's syrup and cinnamon.
There's no cinnamon in that.
There's cinnamon in it, I swear.
No. What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like 90% sure there's cinnamon in them.
Google Gemini, fact check this guy. Okay, keep going. I'm gonna look this up.
What am I talking about? You were the one talking about your McGriddle. What do I have to talk about today?
You were elaborating on something. Keep going. I'll let you talk.
Was I?
Like when you worked there, you're talking about.
Oh yeah, we used to we'd take them out of the freezer and then you stick them in. Also, I want to know why these aren't a normal thing. They're a cure, is what it's called, and it's like a super fast microwave that cooks things and basically bakes things instantly. You put it in there for like 5 seconds, and it's already piping hot. I think the McGriddles are like 15 seconds, but still, they're frozen, and they come out completely thawed and too hot to actually put in your mouth within 15 seconds. They have the sun in these things, pretty much.
Power of the sun in my McDonald's. Okay, yeah. Ingredients for the sausage McGriddle. Tell me about the cake. It's called a griddle cake.
Isn't it weird that it has syrup in it even for chicken?
No, I think what they're trying to do is, since it's like a pancake, it's like chicken and waffles in a way, except with a pancake. That's what I love about it. Is it's like I'm having chicken and waffles. Okay. So the McGriddle cakes are made of flour, wheat flour, which is in a pancake, sugar, palm oil, brown sugar, baking powder,
brown
and
sugar.
buttermilk powder.
Brown sugar is what I was thinking. Not, I didn't know
Okay,
that was brown sugar, not cinnamon. Okay,
that makes sense.
that does make sense now. Yeah. Mind you, I really like the McGriddles by themselves. I just
That's
don't eat
fair.
them with anything. Yeah, I don't eat them with
Honestly,
anything.
if they just sold that by themselves, I think they'd probably score. Because it's like
Oh yeah.
it's like a pancake, but you don't gotta worry about
It
prepping it.
No, they're so good.
It's like
They're
I don't gotta
so
put
good.
I mean, I guess you can put butter on it if you want, but you don't gotta put the syrup on it because the syrup's in it.
Yeah. It I used to like at the end of breakfast shift, you have to discard everything. So instead of
I
I'm about to
I think I
dox
know where
myself
you're
here.
going.
I'm about to dox myself here. So instead of just discarding it, I would write it on the paper, mind you. When I worked at McDonald's, I basically did management work. There was a reason I got paid $1 less than the managers while everybody else got paid minimum wage. Because I kept going to my boss and going, hey, I know how to do this, and I'm the only one who knows how to do this besides your managers. What about an extra 50 cents? I finally did that enough that my boss goes, you're either going to have to become a manager or you're going to have to stop asking for raises. I went, okay, and I stopped asking for raises because I did not want to become a manager. Um, and so then what I was doing, I would write it down in the paper that we got rid of them. Mind you, getting rid of them is throwing away. Very wasteful, in my opinion. So I would throw away some of them because I ain't gonna eat 10 of those McGriddles within a 30-minute period. And they're not good when they're cold. They're only good
I
when
bet
they're
not.
either burning your mouth or like somewhat warm. At least they're not good when they're cold. So I would take like 3 or 4 and save them for myself. They're so good. That, and then on top of that, after so much time, you are supposed to get rid of the chicken nuggets. What I found was really good with chicken nuggets is the crispy pickles you get with the crispy chicken sandwich.
Oh.
I would take a chicken nugget, put a little dab of ketchup on it, and then put one of them those crispy pickles on it. So good.
Nice.
McDonald's was great to work at if you just liked working there. It sucks to work at if you don't want to deal with stupid children. The amount of times I yelled at teenagers to shut up and do their job and then get told it's just McDonald's, and then I would tell them, yes, but if you act like this in any other job, you will get fired. So stop acting like it in this job.
Also, it's just McDonald's. Yeah, it's just McDonald's, the biggest fast food restaurant in
the
the
world.
world and in this town, especially
Yes.
in this town.
Yes. Yes.
You gotta lock in because you gotta lock in.
Yes. I wish public shaming was more of a thing. Can we bring back public bullying?
Oh no, no! I think that's called being a Karen, James.
No, there's a difference. Public bullying is when somebody decides to do stupid things, such as sit in the break room for an hour while I sit there and man the entire back end of the McDonald's, and then I have to go back and yell at him because the manager refuses to do so.
I don't remember if you've ever told that story on the podcast, but that's a good summary.
I know. I think I've told you. I think I've told you the story, but
You've told me a lot.
because
Yeah.
yeah.
But the nice thing about the
amount-
chicken McGriddle, another thing. I
Yeah,
gotta say
let's
more
go back to
about
that.
the chicken
Let's go back to
McGriddle.
that. Let's go back to that. Let's not talk about my hatred for teenagers nowadays.
That's funny. Now I think it's funny you say nowadays. It's like we're still not that far removed from them, though.
You know what? Somebody could say the same thing about me, and I would be okay with it.
Anyway, the last thing I was gonna say about the chicken McGriddle is the nice thing is it's literally what's in it. It's literally just the McChicken patty. So
Yes.
when you order it, They don't have McChickens ready in the morning, so
No,
they
they do.
make it fresh specifically for me every time.
No,
Makes me
they.
happy.
So we do. They do have McChickens ready.
At 7 in the morning, though?
Yeah, yeah, because of the chicken McGriddle. Yep.
But it's so hot when I get
Yeah.
it.
So
And I
normally
always
because
gotta
of
wait longer because they're like, I'm sorry, we're still making your McChicken. Maybe it's
in the
changed since
no,
maybe it's changed since
no,
you
you're
left.
you're right. So they have the McChickens ready, but they're not cooked yet. They have
Oh,
them
okay.
out. So that's where I was getting confused. So the way they do stocking in the morning, you only put what you need for morning shift in the little freezer that's up above.
Mm.
We also put the McChickens up there. If somebody orders a chicken McGriddle in the morning, Sunday mornings when everybody from church decides to order chicken McGriddle, it's awful. But the chicken McGriddles are supposed to be fresh. Like you cook the chicken and then hand it to the person, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why it's hot all the time. I was getting confused because of how we used to do prepping.
Yeah. I'm surprised it's so popular too. I've never really heard anyone talk about it. Because
Yeah, church.
I never knew about it until I looked on the app one day. I was like, Chicken McGriddle? That sounds awesome.
It's a lot more popular with church people, I feel, because it was like every Sunday. you knew you knew as soon as church got out. Like when church started getting out, that's when you knew because people were flooding in and you had like 6 or 7 different chicken McGriddles. And then on top of that, you have a bunch of McGriddles, a bunch of the what's the other one?
McMuffins.
I hate those. I hate those.
You don't like English muffins?
No, they're so disgusting.
Yeah, that's fair. They're not for everybody.
Who wants holy bread that is like drier than the desert, pretty much?
I do.
And then
English muffins. Oh, so
on
good.
top of that, they don't taste all that great. They're kind of just bland. Some English person's gonna be like, "Y'all just make your English muffins wrong."
I love them, and I fully understand why most people would not, though. They are very boring. But I just love bread in general. I think everyone kind of, well, most people maybe. I just love bread. I love eating bread.
Do you like sourdough
I like-
bread?
See, that's a tough one. That is a tough one.
Emily makes sourdough bread pretty regularly.
Oh,
so-
wait, if it's homemade, then
Yeah, she makes
I bet
homemade
I'd like that.
sourdough bread. I don't. I don't like sourdough bread no matter what. But
I tried making, one time I made a peanut butter jelly with sourdough bread. That didn't really work.
my dad. Oh my gosh, my dad. My dad's obsessed with sourdough, and especially when I was younger, he would get it a lot more often, and it would come in the same loaf, same looking loaf as normal bread. And the issue is, it looks like white bread. There's not much of a difference in the look. I hate sourdough bread. With a passion, I hate it.
I only really like it in certain conditions. It's
There's no condition I could eat that in. And I remember multiple times my dad would buy sourdough bread instead of regular bread. And I would get to school with my peanut butter and jelly being like, oh, yay, I have peanut butter and jelly. And then I would choose the starve. I would just choose the starve because I am not having sourdough peanut butter and jelly. I'm not having any sort of sourdough.
so when I said I tried that probably brought back childhood trauma, didn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm having PTSD right now. Like I'm shaking from the thought. No.
Shaking at the thought of sourdough bread.
Be like anybody else our age now. My parents abused me because they gave me sourdough bread.
Yeah,
I understand parental abuse is a thing. However, I do not feel like it is necessary to call spanking or sourdough bread an abusive trait.
Those go hand in hand too. You know,
Those go right next to each other.
they spank him with the sourdough bread. It's like, you won't eat it? Fine. I just love bread. I don't know why. Like, I will just eat toast, but without butter. And
Without?
what else?
Oh no, you know what? Toast
Also, just
without
whole wheat bread. Just straight whole wheat bread is really good.
Ew. I don't know if I can get on that one. Toast without butter, though, like and when you're sick and don't have saltines, toast without butter. Toast with
Yeah.
butter too, but toast without butter.
Also, just, yeah, in general, bread rolls at a restaurant.
Oh
Unless it's
yes,
Texas Roadhouse, I just never use the butter.
I always do half and half. Like if I'm at a restaurant and they have butter in rolls, I am like the first roll is always bland. Like I want to taste how this roll is going to taste anyway, and then I put butter, and then I'll kind of go back and forth whether or not I put butter on any of it. But
Yeah, I
Texas
get that.
Texas Roadhouse. I like Texas Roadhouse and I like the butter. However, I do not feel like it is as hype as everybody wants to make it out to be. Is it good butter? Yes, it's very good butter. However, it is not that great. It's not homemade butter.
Yeah, it's crack for me. I love it.
How often do you
They
go to
used to-
Texas Roadhouse?
Oh, never. Like,
Okay.
I never ever. As I've gotten older too, I think it's just because I used to, you always got something on the kids menu, but I don't find much of the actual Texas Roadhouse menu to be appetizing.
No.
Last time I went, I
agree.
was like, I don't want anything.
The last time I went was a year ago, and it was with Emily's parent. It was the first time I met Emily's parents.
Oh,
Yeah, and so my nerves were kicking in, and so I was definitely not hungry, but I was also not going to look like a wuss.
uh-huh.
And so I ordered a like big ribeye steak.
That's exactly what I was hoping you'd say. I was just about to
And
say, I was gonna be like, oh, I hope you ordered like the biggest thing on the menu.
pretty much. And I'm across from her dad the entire time. And I ate this thing because of my nerves as well. I ate this thing faster than anybody else could get done. Mind you, it was really good. It was really good. But yeah, I was like, I am not letting this go to waste. And then I try to pay, and he goes, "You ain't paying."
Oh.
I just got like
Uh-oh.
it wasn't the most expensive thing, obviously, but I just got the biggest thing I could actually think I could eat. I was planning on paying here.
Oh, I bet
Mind
that
you-
felt bad.
Mind you, now me and him get along very, very well. But
Mhm.
yeah, no, I was like, oh no, this is the first time I'm meeting them. I was late then too because I had to pick something up for Carter that I forgot at home, and so I had to go pick her up and then go back home and pick that up and then take it to Springfield. we were
Stressful
like,
night.
oh yeah, we were like 10 minutes late, and the first thing I hear is, well, this was a good first impression. He's 10 minutes late. There's a line out the door of Texas Roadhouse as well. And I'm
Oh,
like, because it was a busy day. And I was like, yeah.
Was it Sunday?
I wanted to say it was a Sunday, yeah.
Oh man, it's always them church people. They always gotta go
All
to the
those them
restaurant after church.
Yeah. Dude, it was. I'm like, I was stressing that day. I was stressing hard.
Yeah, I think.
And now,
the last thing I had there was like one of their steaks or something. I was like, I wouldn't have this again. I wasn't very impressed.
that's almost like, what was it?
Maybe it's just a bad day though. You said you
maybe.
liked yours.
I liked mine. It was pretty good. I also don't have steak that often.
Oh, I don't either. Well, maybe that's why I'm spoiled. You know, I have some good cooks in my family. So when
Well-
I have one, it's from my uncle. Usually, my uncle's the grill master. You know.
Yeah, I normally cook my own because when it comes to my family, it's either me or especially when it comes to meat, it's either me or dad cooking.
Mm-hmm.
And I like when my dad cooks because he makes some good meat too. But he puts like the same seasoning on everything, which is fine, but it's always the same. He's got this one now, and mind you, it's actually I take it back. It's not always the same. It's always the same until he empties that bottle of seasoning or the container of seasoning, and then it switches to a different thing, and it's always that. Anything he cooks is going to have that seasoning on it. Right now, I think that's a DiGiorno. It's not DiGiorno. That's pizza. It starts with a D, and I forget what it's called. Mind you, it's really good. It's an all-purpose seasoning, but he uses it on everything. And so now I've started using it on everything because it is actually really good. Me and Emily went over to hang out with Carter and his girlfriend,
Oh yeah.
and we took nachos, and Emily cooked the meat for the nachos because that's the only thing I trusted her to cook with that. Emily's a great baker. She can bake almost anything. Cooking, I take over because I've grown up cooking on the stove, so she grew up baking. It's a good
Okay.
mix. Good mix.
Yeah. Good
But
for sub sandwich night.
sub sandwich night. True.
I don't know, or
Wait,
taco
true.
night or something. Well, I don't know if
Taco
she
night, yeah.
makes tortillas or whatever. She's
That's
white,
not much
so
of
she
a.
probably doesn't make tortillas.
She's white, so she probably.
I don't know why
That was such an interesting thought. Uh, Tortillas you don't bake though. You don't bake tortillas. You fry them.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no,
I
I
don't
make.
know that.
I can make tortillas. Yeah, I can make tortillas.
But you're white.
I can't say that. I can't make any jokes on the podcast.
What? What are you gonna say?
No, I can't make it. Can't make the joke.
Back,
Well, that was a tangent.
yeah, this is a good tangent because
Yeah.
I was when we were getting towards the end of this, I was like, what are we gonna talk about next? Because the events of your week were a lot shorter than I was expecting. But
Oh yeah, no, I have a couple things also. We can go back into mine really quick. I want to go back into Minecraft because Minecraft is getting an update that I'm super excited about.
this is good because I haven't been following what these new updates are, so this will be
the only thing
firsthand.
this is the only thing I care about. They brought out the spears last update. I don't care about the spears up until now. We have sulfur cubes now, okay, which are like slime, a new slime.
Okay.
Sulfur cubes, what they do is they absorb whatever block you give them, and then they take like a certain ability from that block almost.
Oh.
I've seen a couple people do this now with testing, is you can play pool with them.
What?
You can play pool with them. I'm pretty sure I just sent you something on Snapchat, about like a half an hour or so ago, of yeah, you can use these sulfur slimes with a spear and play pool.
That's funny. I'm trying to think of how you'd even do that.
Oh no, I didn't send it to you.
I don't really know how they work, I guess. So where are the sulfur cubes gonna go? And is their only purpose just to be able to do goofy stuff with them?
They're in the caves.
Okay.
I've seen a couple people make some theories that Minecraft is going for more of a almost like a cyberpunk type vibe with the game, where every mob has a purpose of use. So you have your like obviously you have all your hostile mobs that don't really have a purpose of use to you except for resources. But then like most of your non-hostile mobs are going to have some sort of purpose and use. And so like the sulfur cubes, a thing you can do with them is you can get a pig with a saddle and put it in a boat, and then you can tether the boat to a sulfur cube, and then you can literally fly with it.
What?
Yeah, with
What do you
as long
do?
as you have a spear. It's a complicated process. So you gotta get a sulfur cube, a pig with a saddle, and a boat, and then also a lead, and you need a spear. And then you keep spearing the sulfur cube. I don't think the sulfur cubes take damage. I don't think you can kill them.
What?
I'm not quite sure. They're not hostile. They're sulfur cubes are completely docile. Like it's not like slimes where they're trying to kill you. No, they're like completely neutral.
Huh.
Um, and then you can like if you can pop them up off the ground, you can then start flying with them in the boat.
That's
And so
absurd.
people are thinking like this is a new way of transportation that they're at, like not a official way of transportation, but it's they're gonna let it slide because they're trying to make it so every mob has a purpose.
Did I hear? This might just be a rumor, but I thought I
Okay.
saw a thing where it's like they were gonna make it harder to make the Eyes of Ender so that to discourage speed running.
I've seen similar concepts. I don't know if they're rumors or not, but it's I've what I've saw is that it's not the making it harder to make them, it's more of them making it harder to that where you have to find them. You can't make them anymore, you have to find them. But
Oh,
I'm not 100% sure.
I
It
do
was
not
something
like that. I don't really
I
get
don't
because I feel like this almost keeps happening where I'm not following Minecraft too closely when it comes to updates, but I feel like they almost want to discourage people from playing certain ways sometimes, which I don't understand. Because, I mean, they keep changing. I know they kept changing the way redstone works and broke a lot of things. And then they
they've
did
kind
caves
of
and
left that alone
cliffs.
now.
They did caves and
Yeah.
cliffs which made strip mining less viable. And now, if the Eyes of Ender thing is true, they're making it harder for people to speedrun it. Like, speedrunning Minecraft has become really popular. Why?
I
Why do
I
that?
think well, some of it's because uh it's no longer Mojang, it's all Windows that run it now. But or not Windows, Microsoft runs it now. But I've seen a couple of people talk about it. Is like really when you started seeing that is when they took away um the battle ability. Like okay, so now in Java, you have like that little sword. Whenever you hit something, you have that little sword that pops up at the bottom that reloads.
Oh,
It
yeah.
makes it so it's a swing meter. So as long as you let it reload, it'll do quite a bit of damage. But if you don't let it reload and you just spam it, it only does like not even half a heart, even with a diamond sword. And so they did that like I think it was like 1.2 or something. No, not 1.2. It was like 1.12 or something that they switched it to that. And so that basically made a lot of PvP servers die off is when they switched it to that because that's almost when a lot of people dropped off of Minecraft even is when they switched up the combat experience to making it so that it's a slower combat. Nobody's sure why they did it even, and they're never going to change it back. And so what they've been doing lately has been, yeah, I agree, like making it harder to play the game. I think is what they're aiming for. I don't think it's necessarily harder to speedrun. I think it's mainly they want to make it harder to play the game because people are finding it too easy anymore.
Maybe. Yeah, I
And
guess
so
I
now,
kind of see that.
and the idea at first was, oh, you get through the end, and then hey, you finish the game, and then now you just get to free roam. And that's no longer good enough for people anymore. And
I don't know.
so
Maybe for a vanilla experience, yeah.
yeah, they're going off of vanilla. They're not going off of like modded or anything else. So that's some of the issue is like it's the game's been out for almost 20 years now, which is insane to think about by the way.
Yeah.
Like a game that we are still playing has been out for 20 years and people still it
Three
still has one
years
of
and
the
it'll turn 20.
yeah, it still has one of the biggest game like player player base. Like it's still one of the biggest games on the market.
I'm worried they will
20
end up doing. I think this is what's going to happen. I don't know for sure, and again, it's just all rumors about the Eyes of Ender thing, as far as I know. But I'm worried they're going to start doing what Siege is doing now, is where people find something to exploit, or
Oh, the
something, or a meta,
backtracking.
or a meta
Yep.
that people enjoy, So they destroy it so nobody does it anymore. So they'll play the game the way the developers want
Yeah,
them
it's
to play
one.
it.
Yeah,
Or the
I think
way Ubisoft or Microsoft wants people to play this game. Which is just the worst. It's just the worst. I don't, again, it's just all hearsay. But looking at a lot of stuff, I'm like, these are some weird changes here.
Oh,
Why do
I
you
see
want
it.
to do
This
that?
is okay. I looked up, is Minecraft changing the first thing that pops up, Ender Eye recipe.
Oh no.
Okay, so no, the official Ender Eye recipe is not changed. Some people are saying that they should change it though.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah,
I would
as of
kind of.
last year, it's not. There's nothing saying that otherwise. People are okay. Here, you want to hear what people are wanting it to be?
Yeah.
They're wanting it to be one of the shards that you get from killing a guardian. A
What?
a blaze powder still. Yeah, hold on. It gets worse. A blaze powder, a wind gust charge, and a shard from the deep dark. A deep dark shard, whatever it's called.
No.
And then all that surrounding the eye of Ender. The eye. Yeah. The Ender Pearl, I mean.
And
So
that's just one of them?
that's just one of them, yeah.
Which maybe in that case they're saying, well, it's infinite use or something. I don't know. That is absurd. Well, I guess I sort of get it because otherwise it's like if you want to beat the game, you don't at all need to find what is the things called in the ocean?
Monument.
A monument. You don't have to find a monument. You don't have to go to the deep dark. All you gotta do is go to the nether and boom, you're done.
Yeah, people are beating it with iron because the Ender Dragon is predictable anymore. You need iron and a bow. It's all predictable.
Someone told me too they're talking about reworking the end fight. I don't know if that was just a rumor too, but
that one's just a rumor because we're never getting an end update.
But I'd be okay with that. I would be okay with the Ender Dragon fight being reworked, maybe. But I don't know.
I wish they would add. I want them to add another boss or another dimension, or both actually, because you gave us Deep Dark and the Warden is basically another boss. I mean the Warden is its own thing altogether, and I'm pretty sure if I remember right, the Warden actually can take down the Ender Dragon. And it's harder to kill, but I want like another dimension. I want another way of going to somewhere else and finding different things.
The thing with the deep dark cities and like the weird portal thing is it really felt like that's what they were working up to, and maybe they still are.
They might be.
But they just haven't said it. That'd be really neat. But man, that'd be a big update.
Having a deep dark city or something, or no, that's already a thing. A deep dark dimension.
Hey, that's what all this is leading up to. I don't know.
Can we go to the moon? Can we get space travel in Minecraft yet?
See, I needed an excuse to bring up the Ad Astra mod, and I'm thankful you just mentioned that. But
are you wanting Blonda? Are we at an hour already?
Yeah.
What in the world? I feel like 5 seconds ago it was 12 minutes, and now we're at an hour. Jeez.
But just real quick,
we got caught up in a Yap-Trap again.
We did, yeah. That's the whole point. But real quick, I will just talk about that. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever watched it, but the Ad Astra mod is actually you go to space. And I used to watch this series when I was a kid. It was these guys who had a mod pack of it. And they also had some weird Star Wars one they added on to. So what they actually had was their spaceship was a Venator class Star Destroyer. Or was that called a Star Destroyer? I don't know. It was crazy, but to get resources, they go to a planet, and then they also had the portal gun mod from the game Portal. So they'd place a portal on their ship and then on the planet and just go about it that way. It was so cool. It was so fun to watch.
So we have No Man's Sky and Minecraft before GTA 6.
Yeah, it was basically No Man's Sky. And with all the space stuff, which we'll get into probably in the episode that came before this, actually, we will get into, which that's so weird to think about. This is going to release after that, but...
Oh, no. Yeah, and we haven't even done that episode. Dude.
We will be talking about space soon and my current fixation with space, because it's now my new flavor of
We have already...
fixation.
We have already, technically, talked about space.
Yeah, so...
Because
hope you guys enjoyed that last episode.
We don't know what we talked about because we've not even recorded it yet.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, thanks for watching.
What do I say to my future / past self?
I
don't know.
I hope you said
if
the
you
right
stop
things.
If you stop at a stop sign and the clock keeps going,
No.
Are you secretly just stopped in time?
No. No. Not this again. Have we talked?
We've not talked about it. We've not talked about it. No,
I
because
feel like we have.
No, we've not. I think we've done jokes like this, but I've never talked about it because I don't know the entire joke. I don't. Oh my goodness. That might be a next episode, or no, last episode.
That might be a last episode.
Oh no.
We're in a paradox right now.
We're causing a rip in the timeline. No.
In the Yap-Trap timeline.
Yap-Trap universe is slowly crumbling. It's like season 4 of Flash when nothing made sense. No.
Okay, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Watch our previous episodes if you want to hear us yap more. Look at our merch in the description. You should look at the merch down there. It's so fashionable and good looking and hot, and you'll look so hot in our merch. You'll look so hot, just like James and me. Okay, bye guys.
Goodbye.